The Cleveland Browns have announced their 2025-2026 NFL season initial 53-man rosters with some surprise releases, some surprise keeps, some not so surprising moves overall. We're going to break this all down. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Please leave a like and subscribe. I know I'm a bit of a newer channel, but I do have a gaming channel. It will be linked down below. It's called Drew the Penguin, just in its basic form. And I am Drew the Penguin Sports. Let's go. So let's just start at the top here. First off, Dustin Hopkins has been terminated contract-wise. He was 33 of 36 in 2023 when the Browns made the playoffs with Flacco Mania taking center stage. Hopkins made a lot of clutch field goals, clutch extra points to get us there, but last year, as the Browns went downhill, so did Dustin Hopkins, who only connected up 18 of 27. That is 66.6, so we'll round up to 67 because 66.6 is the devil's number. 56 long and 17 of 20 in his extra points. We do not need someone who is just going to keep missing wide left, and that's always what it seemed like it was. Wide left, Dustin Hopkins. So they are going for the 26-year-old out of Syracuse, the kicker, Andre Schmidt. That is S-Z-M-Y-T. That is exactly how you imagine the last name Schmidt being spelled. So that's Tier 1. Tier 2, the not surprising release of Deontay Johnson, who was just buried by himself, basically. Then he got outperformed by another key release in Caden Davis. Undrafted free agent Gage Larvadan, who I really loved. He looks like he has plenty of hustle in him. He'll probably be the kick returner, along with Jerome Ford, punt returner, all that. I also really liked Lou Floria, who got injured with his hamstring in the later part of the first half versus Carolina. I'm really sad that he is unfortunately going to be... I think he already got waived for an injury designation. He had a good start. I'm really sad that he got injured. So Deontay Johnson, not surprising, he's gone. Pierre Strong, gone. So Jerome Ford and Dylan Sampson are going to basically kind of be playing the 1A and 1B, unfortunately, running back. I mean, we don't know what Dylan Sampson is. We kind of know what Jerome Ford is at this point. But along with the undrafted free agents, it's Aiden Huntington, who had a great camp. He made all those special team tackles, made some really nice plays on defense. Gage Larvadan, as aforementioned. Let's see here. Dom Jones, who I don't know what our corners are going to be. We'll talk about that. And Easton Mascarenas Arnold, who had a nice camp. So another linebacker that the Browns really needed. So that's really good. But let's just break down all in all what our wide receivers and all our positions are. So we will go from the just basic list to the depth chart here, as you can see. So we'll just start here at quarterback. As you can tell, they still have Kenny Pickett here for some reason. Kenny Pickett was traded to Las Vegas as of recording this last night. He was traded for a 2026 fifth-round pick to the Las Vegas Raiders. He will, I believe, back up Geno Smith. So, I mean, hopefully he does well, but I was really thinking he wasn't going to make it anyway. I didn't think they were going to trade Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders. Oh, I did not mean to click Deshaun Watson. Sorry. Unfortunately, he is still here as well. He's on the pup list, so he's done for the year. Season-ending IR with his Achilles, so we don't have to worry about him until, the next offseason, where his cap number is ridiculous. Running backs, again, Jerome Ford, Dylan Sampson. We don't really know what the next goal is with the running backs. I don't know who really is out there. I know the 49ers just released Jeff Wilson. Uh, Jeff Wilson's the only guy who apparently I can think of at this point. I'm not really sure what they're planning to do. Wide receiver Jerry Jeudy had his breakout year finally and thankfully with the Cleveland Browns after the Cleveland Browns trade for him and signed his contract extension late last year. Gage Larvadan as well, making the team again as an undrafted free agent. Jamari Thrash had a good camp. DeAndre Carter, who was apparently cut and then not cut last night. Someone reported he was cut and now he's not. He actually might be the kick and punt returner. So Gage Larvadan, I don't know what his role is, but I think Gage will see significant time. Jamari Thrash had a good camp, so I really like Jamari Thrash. I thought he should have played more last year. Just struggled a little bit to make the field, and I think he had a great job, great chemistry with actually Dylan Gabriel, but now he'll be catching the ball from Flacco Mania, all 40 years old of Joe Flacco. Hopefully that goes well. And our other outside receiver is Cedric Tillman. David Bell is dealing with an injury, so if Cedric Tillman goes down, I mean, to be honest, we're kind of weak at wide receiver as is, so I'm expecting, Gage to maybe step in a little bit. I don't know. But these are our starting wide receivers at this point. Tight end. This might be our strongest room other than the D line, D tackle, and defensive end. David Njoku. We know what David Njoku is. David Njoku is the athlete of the room. He can make very nice catches. He has some crucial drops at points. He can high jump. He has good speed. He can break one through the seam. He can catch one shallow and take it if given room. Harold Fannin is more of the hopeful project tight end that had a great college career at Bowling Green. And he can hopefully be our, kind of hidden gem, Travis Kelce type guy in a couple years. David Njoku is a free agent after the year, so we don't know what that's going to be like. Then we have Blake Whiteheart, who was here with us last year, and Brendan Bates as depth. We don't know what we're going to see, but at least we have two really star-studded tight ends to balance out the other group there. Left tackle, we don't know what we're going to get out of Dwan Jones. Cornelius Lucas is a depth piece. The only way I think Cornelius Lucas sees the field is Dwan Jones gets hurt. Dwan Jones lost weight and put in the work this offseason with Myles Garrett, thankfully. And Myles Garrett said a lot of good things about Dwan, so we'll have to see. Joel Bitonio, you know what you're getting out of him. All-Pro Joel. Been with the Browns forever. Tevin Jenkins backing him up. I love that. He'll also probably see some right guard swing. And if Ethan Pochik gets hurt for any extended time, maybe starting center. I know they like Luke Whippler as well. Luke is probably going to start at center if Ethan is going to miss any time. And by the reports, does not look like they will. And Jack Conklin is our right tackle. Good run blocking right tackle. Cornelius Lucas also is going to slide right here, I think. I don't think you're sliding Tevin Jenkins to tackle. They're probably going to need another tackle here soon. So expect maybe Brandon Bates to get out of this. They need to get Kenny Pickett out of here. So with that is our offense. Let's look at the defense. A little bit of a brighter picture. Your 2025-2026 Cleveland Browns defense. Let's start at safety. Ronnie Hickman, DeMonte Kazee at free safety rather. The Rocket has had his moments. He'll get a chance to show that he is a starting free safety in this league. DeMonte Kazee is a very, very good depth piece. He started in the league. He knows what to do if he is slotted up there. We also have Rayshawn Jenkins. He's more of a strong safety. Donovan McMillan, also more of a strong safety. But McMillan, undrafted, I'm pretty sure he'll play wherever they want, wherever Greg Schwartz wants. Grant Delpit is our strong safety, and that's not going to change. Corner, we're in a hell of a pickle at corner. MJ Emerson, our starting outside corner with Denzel Ward being opposite him, is hurt with an Achilles, so Denzel Ward's outside. I believe Greg Newsom's actually going to the other outside, so that means we need a slot corner. I actually liked when we drafted Miles Harden, rather. I thought he was gonna, we were gonna trade Greg Newsom last year. I thought Miles was gonna slide in to slot. We obviously did not trade Greg Newsom, and thankfully we didn't. I think Miles Harden is a better slot corner at this point. Cameron Mitchell, I mean, again, he's a former third round pick, and this is his third year. Either it's time to put up or shut up. And at this point, I don't know much about Cameron Mitchell. I don't think anyone knows much about Cameron Mitchell. This is his year. If you're going to have to make an impact to make next year's roster and any roster, or you're just going to be an obscure NFL player who was drafted in the third round. And then again, Dom Jones made the roster, undrafted. So congratulations to him. Don't know much about him. Good coverage in the preseason, but again, that was a bunch of second and third stringers. This is the NFL now. You'll have to pony up versus some of the better slot wide receivers. So, and again, our division is full of really good slot receivers. I mean, hell, he could even be put on the outside. I mean, again, let's just list a bunch of the AFC North wide receivers, shall we? I mean, I don't think they're going to put him on DK Metcalf, but, I mean, you have Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Again, I don't think you're putting him on T, but, I always screw up the other wide receiver, from the Bengals who went to Harvard, or was it Yale? I don't know. He has a very funny last name. And then Zay Flowers, DeAndre Hopkins, maybe. So corner is going to be tricky. That's our weak spot on the defense at this point. Linebacker, you know what you're going to get out of Devin Bush. He's a strong starter, not really an elite starter. He's there. He's a very good linebacker. He can be a great linebacker, but he's not an elite linebacker. Winston Reed is really good. I believe he's starting off injured. Nathaniel Watson is starting on IR and will finish on IR with the torn triceps. Carson Schlesinger, the star Mike linebacker, he is going to be an all-pro. Not this year, maybe. I really would like that. I think all Browns fans would like that. He will start as the green dot linebacker. He is so strong and so quick. This kid, I think he is like Luke Kuechly 2.0. And it may be hopeful, and I'm really praying that he is, but my goodness, can this guy go? His motor is strong. UCLA linebacker going to Cleveland. And our will linebacker, Mohamed Diabate, very nice linebacker. No one knows his name, but I think they will know him at the end of this year. Then we have the Cleveland man, Jerome Baker, and then the undrafted Ethan Mascarenas Arnold. Some good tacklers in this linebacker group. Something they were missing last year. Then you're going to the other end of Myles Garrett, because we know who that is. We know who Myles Garrett is. He's going to get you double-digit sacks if healthy. Hopefully he stays healthy. Please, Lord, let him be healthy. And then it goes to Alex Wright or Alex McGuire, or Isaiah McGuire, rather, at the other end. Alex Wright has so many opportunities. He's got to cash in this year. So does Isaiah McGuire when Alex Wright comes out of the game. Heck, you can even probably put Aiden Huntington out there, the undrafted free agent. I believe he can actually do pretty well outside too. And then you have Cameron Thomas, who made a good push, and then Joe Tryon-Shoyinka when Myles Garrett needs a break. I mean, again, I did not think Joe should be on the team, but he is. And then our defensive tackles, Malik Collins, who was signed from the 49ers, Shelby Harris, the unk of the defensive tackle room. Everyone treats him as a captain. He should probably be a captain. He probably will not be because I don't know who all is available to be as a captain at this point. I believe Denzel Ward is a captain. Myles Garrett is a captain. We'll see, but Shelby Harris should be the captain in that room. Mason Graham, the 5th overall pick, and Mike Hall again dealt with that leg injury late last year. He'll start on the injured list, I'm sure. Probably won't start for the first 4 games, if not more. With that, let's go to special teams. Special teams, we know what we're getting at Corey Bojorquez. Corey Bojorquez, strong leg, big leg, 80-yard punt last year. He's automatic. He is the captain of that special teams unit. Andre Schmidt, as we talked about, he'll be the kicker, the playmaker of this team. And then kick returner, they list DeAndre Carter here, so I guess that answers my question of who our kick return and punt return specialist is. And then Rex Sunahara, I believe it's Sunahara. I just can't say his name because I'm illiterate. Okay, so looking at this roster, we need a better running game because I don't know what we're getting out of Dylan Sampson. Kinshawn Junkins is... we don't know. He probably won't be seeing football this year. And if he goes back to Ohio State, I think that'd be funny. Drum Ford, he just needs running lanes. I think this O-line can actually give it to him. We're finally going back to the zone read, West Coast zone read that the Browns know can actually run the ball, and then the play action game to Jerry Jeudy and Cedric Tillman downfield. Jamari Thrash in the slot can make things happen. This team can win ball games. It's just how many. How many hits can Joe Flacco take? And are we going to see Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders? I'm hoping we actually see 6 or 7 wins out of this team. Because they only won 3 last year. 6 or 7 would be an improvement. I don't think they're making the playoffs this year, but I'm hopeful that they can make the playoffs this year. I'm putting my prediction at 7 wins. 7-10 with this team. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Peace.